right, boys, we're getting into that busy section of the year where now we're getting Blitz content, Harvest content. We're getting, obviously, still Legends, Team of the Week, and whatnot. We got our final drop of AKAs. This best card in every position that we do every other Sunday, by the way, is looking way different than the last one we did. This one is a very hard one to build as well. Not too many straightforward answers as there normally is. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do these all the time, and I do gameplays, I do top 10s, theme team stuff. You found the right channel, man. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. But other than that, let's get right into the empty lineup builder. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHU for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. All right, boys, there it is, man. Offensive line, we are going to absolutely fly right through. That's the one where it's like, you know, just take the highest overall guy for the most part. And right here at left tackle, Ronnie Stanley. We need a new one soon, man. Maybe a Harvest here soon. You can see Ronnie Stanley's by far the best right there. Left guard, obviously there's 292s. Even Russ Grimm looks elite right here, but I've got to go with Russ Grimm regardless because you can't even get Bruce Matthews yet. I don't even think we're even close, right? You got to be like a little 40 for that. So we'll ignore him there for now. He probably will end up being the best left guard in the game. Russ Grimm's still really good regardless. But moving over to center, Alex Mack. Right guard, Joe Tippmann. You can see we're kind of weak right here, but even Joe Tippmann, this is one where sometimes the overall does not matter. That's why I mentioned that right before. Look at that, man. Look at them. They're the same weight, basically, same build, and Joe Tippmann is just way worse in every single stat. We're going to go with our guy, Will Shields, right there, man. Sometimes the overall isn't everything at offensive lineman, like I say it is. Right tackle to finish it off, John Runyon blows everybody out the water. And to finish off the top row, now we have a little bit more conversations we had here. The tight end position. There are so many good ones in the game. Luke Musgrave just came out. He is amazing statistically, the fastest tight end in the game as well, 6'6", but there's a problem with him. He can't juke, and he also can't jurtle as well because he weighs too much. I know that's a big deal for a lot of people. I don't like it as well. I don't know how you guys feel. If you don't mind that, then Luke Musgrave's probably the guy for you because he has height. But John Mackey out here, he does get the good animations and everything. He is awesome. I think Kincaid's really good too because they gave him 85 or 85 run block. But if I had to lock it in, even counting in Darnell Washington, who's not even possible to get yet, I still think John Mackey, although he's built like a wide receiver, is still probably the best tight end in the game, only from the fact that he will run routes like a wide receiver out there for you. He's going to dust everybody. And also, in Madden 24, height isn't the biggest key like it was last year. Now we have the bottom row. The top three wide receivers is hard. I feel like no matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to get cruised in the comments regardless. There are four guys, right? There are four guys that are like in that elite section. So no matter which one of those four guys I leave off, I'm going to get yelled at, man. So let me just go over the four. Obviously, it's Puka Nacua, Deshaun Jackson, and also Randy Moss, who you can't find right here. I guess I could type him in. I think he's top three regardless, this Randy Moss card when you fully power him up. And also, who was the third one? I can't find it. Where's he at? Michael Irvin. So I would say, honestly, these are probably the top four in the game. You can go with whatever combo of these four you want. Deshaun Jackson, I probably would have right here. You can maybe leave out Michael Irvin or leave out Puka, especially with Puka's price. I think a lot of people are going to regard him out of there and just run these three. This is probably the best three in the game, and also Michael Irvin significantly dropped. He's under 800K now, which is still a lot, but for an elite card like that, it's not bad, especially when one of your wide receivers is free anyways. But moving over to running back in the game, there are three that are actually, there's a lot of really good ones in the game. We just did our top 10 running backs not too long ago. There's a lot of good ones. I think it comes down to probably these two that are both sitting at 93 speed. I love Edge as well, but I'm using him in a theme team, so it doesn't really count too much. Work done, and also Bijan. But the thing is, you can't see it on paper and why Bijan is so good, right? He gets running back apprentice for 0 AP as an X factor, and he also gets the freight train if you want it. There's really no, I just don't think there's really any competition right now. I think Bijan is the best running back in the game by a little bit of a margin right now. It sucks because I can't use him. My theme team limits me on who I could use. I can really only use Edge. I love this Bijan card, but he is him, boys. At fullback, we haven't really got one in a while, but if we had to lock it in, I think we went with Adam Prentice the last time we went this video. Obviously, fullbacks, whatever. We'll just throw in Adam Prentice again right there. And quarterback, you guys already know how I feel, man. I think Anthony Richardson is him right now. I just watched the MCS as well today and also yesterday on Saturday. Literally everybody was using Anthony Richardson. I think he was the most popular by far. I think the second most popular, so if they were not using Seffi lead, the second most popular was actually the free Michael Vick at a 90 overall. Believe it or not. I think Anthony Richardson's quarterback 1. Vick might be quarterback 2 if you're not rocking Seffi lead because he obviously gets Tower Master or whatnot. It's up to you at the end of the day, but man, I think this is definitely the best offense in the game right now. the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, we're going to start off with the top row. And as you guys know, because I know DBs are very important, we're going to give you 2 frees, 2 strongs, and 3 corners. I think that is the best way to balance it out. So everybody that needs to know a little bit more depth will actually be able to figure it out off this list. But free safety, I hate to put it here because he is 1.42 million, but he is definitely the best free safety in the game. 93 speed, 92 man, 90 zone, 93 hit power. I think he doesn't get deep out zone KO, which does hurt, but I believe he gets deep in. I think there's a way to check that, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. He doesn't really get the best abilities in the world if you're running zone KOs, but at the end of the day, I feel like he still has to be there. And regardless of how you feel, these are definitely the top 2. Even if you think Ronnie Lott's better, Brian Branch is definitely number 2 on your list regardless. But moving across the line, we now have the linebackers. In the right outside linebacker, I think Joey Porter, obviously being the highest overall, is going to tempt a lot of people to put him here, but we can't go away from him, man. Derek Brooks, he's a dog. I mean, we all know what he is. He's not only one of the best user or free roam linebackers in the game, but this dude obviously is I kind of mixed that up. He's one of the best users in the game, but he's also one of the best free roam. I don't know. I said them both at the same time, but Derek Brooks, elite card, man. I actually just got rid of him. Like I said, theme team is kind of hurting me a little bit here, but Derek Brooks is one of the cards that, you know, I kind of feel like I got to get a filler for again. He is a dog in this game. Middle linebacker, I think, is really easy as well right now. Jack Campbell is by far the best middle linebacker in the game. He is a linebacker 1 regardless of how you feel. No matter how you feel, he is a linebacker 1. Linebacker 2 is a little bit weird because we haven't really got anybody in a little bit. Spillane's okay, I guess you could say. But I think if I had to go it, I'd go with still Foyeside or either Luke Kuechly down here. But I think it depends on what you want. Yeah. I mean, 6'3". Also, Luke Kuechly also does get 90 zone. I guess I'll go with Luke, but at the end of the day, I really think it's Jack Campbell and Derek Brooks if you're looking for linebacker users in the game. That's how I'm feeling, right? Left outside linebacker, though, I hate to do it because he's so expensive, but, I mean, I got to stay true to the video. I have to stay, he's by far the best outside linebacker in the game right now at left. He's ridiculous. Yeah, I wish I could have him. I mean, I could have him, but, like, there's just no, I don't know. You got to be a crazy man to buy this card. You got to be crazy. 2.4 million for an outside linebacker? Yeah. I don't know. Y'all got that, man. That is not for me at the end of the day. And now over here at strong safety, I do want to include Darren Woodson. Although he statistically is a little bit slower, right? Pat Tillman's faster. We do get Darren Woodson this week. So I'm posting this on a Sunday. We are, I think, 4 levels away. I think the highest level you could be right now is 31. We are 4 levels away from Darren Woodson. Gotta include him in here. As you guys know, Darren Woodson gets deep zone KO. It's deep out and deep in one ability for 3 AP. It is probably the best ability in the game. First person to get it. And yeah, he's going to be on everyone's field. That ability is absolutely going to be insane out there. Can't wait for that card. I got to include him because we're just so close to him. That's right. Like, the difference between him and, who was I doing earlier? Bruce Matthews. We're still a fat minute away from him. Darren Woodson, we're about to get this week. So we'll put him there. And then B-Doc at number 2. What is he looking like? He's still 1.5. Now, that is a little bit outrageous. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now at cornerback, this one I feel like is a little bit easy. I think some people will be a little bit hurt by a couple guys being left off, but I do think this one is, you know, kind of fair to everybody in the game. I think cornerback 1 still to this day is Tariq Woolen at a 90 overall, by the way. Yes, he's a 90 overall. He has 92 man, 90 zone, 91 press, 6'4", 92 speed. Goes into one of the best teams in the game. Actually, 2 of them, Seahawks and also the Harvest team. Yeah, this card is definitely him in the game. Now when we come to cornerback 2 and 3, it gets a little bit harder. I do want to go Christian Gonzalez, though, just off the bat. You can see 93 speed, the only 93 base speed player in the game, or at corner at least. And then he is 6'1", 92 man coverage. If you are a zone guy like me, you can easily boost that up to 90 zone. It's a big deal. I think most of you guys should have that anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. This card's elite, man. Speed's obviously a big deal. We got to go with Gonzo right there. And cornerback 3, it is tough. I think it's between DRC, Asante Samuel. I think another guy down here as well that a lot of people are running. Where's he at? Actually, maybe I have no clue what I'm talking about. Why was I thinking about Sauce Gardner for a second? Sertain, that's who I'm thinking about. I think it comes down to one of these 2 right here. I know Asante's good, but there's nothing really too crazy about him. His discounted ability is not good. It's flat zone KO. It's not. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's really scheme dependent. I think I'd go between one of these 2, and I think I'm gonna lean DRC right here. Sertain's just like, they're like literally the same card. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. And to finish off the video, we do have the defensive line, and you can see we have not got really a right end in forever. Howie Long, I do think, is kind of mid. I have him on a Raiders team, and he's been kind of mid, but you can see he really has no competition at all, man. Literally none. Yeah, we'll go Howie Long, I guess. I guess that's the easy answer. And at D tackle, We just got a brand new Vince Wilfork, who I absolutely love, but you guys know this card, everybody has him too. Literally everybody in the Madden community has this card because we all got him for free from the AKA. Aaron Donald's a dog. He is definitely the best D-tackle in the game. He animates crazy. He's amazing. I still want to give a shout to my guy Gravedigger, though. I think this guy's amazing. He has been one of the better cards all year I've used. Also, William Perry for me, too. But yeah, there's no question here. It's obviously Aaron Donald in the game. And then left end, another one of those nasty pulls, these blitz cards that are over a mil. Like I said, I hate doing it. I really do hate doing it, but I have to throw him here. Shout out to Reggie White, too, because this card's a dog. Another expensive one, but yeah, Javon Curse, we're going to lock it in, man. This is such an expensive team. If you guys want to see, I don't know if you guys could see it. Yeah, it cuts it off. It is 17.5 million coins to build this team. And that's without abilities, power-ups, backups, kickers, punters. That's crazy, man. Hey boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which cards on this list are you using and who's too high, who's too low, who should be plucked in, who should be plucked out. I love reading the comments on these videos, man, and I hope you guys enjoy. We're getting a new promo tomorrow. I'm recording this before they announce it. I have no clue what it is, but I am excited, man. I hope to see you guys in those gameplays tomorrow there. I'll see you guys there, boys. Peace.